Hey you guys, how's it going? It's Firehouse City, and today I'm going to come back at you with another HP Touchpad video. And I have successfully installed Android 2.3 on my HP Touchpad. I know my last video, I did a little Android and HP Touchpad video explaining how it works, basically, what you can do with it, some of the things. And I'll be coming at you with another update video on that because there is a new, better release of it, which actually this is running on. So basically, I've really liked this. I'll get into a lot of things. I gotta say, almost everything works. So it's running on the CyanogenMod 7.1. It's a team basically that releases builds that can put Android on devices that don't run with Android, and it's actually pretty nice. So they did it for the HP Touchpad because I know a lot of people wanted it, and I decided to go out and try it, and I'm really glad that I did because it's really fun to play around with. And one of the best things about doing this is that you can switch between WebOS and Android anytime you want. I don't notice very many complaints about the Android, except it does drain my battery life a lot. Sometimes I leave it on 37, it's on like 20% at night, and then the next morning it's dead. Like, I don't know why, it's just at 0%, I have to charge it and stuff. But other than that, it's all pretty good, and it's just the Alpha 2 version, which is extremely awesome. Knowing that if they do release an even more stable version, I don't know, they could only basically fix the battery life and some other stuff. Another thing that I did to it was add the Android Market. You do not get this just by installing the Android. You have to do another step and download some more stuff to get the Market on it, so I'll show you that too. But basically, if I turn it on right now, it's on WebOS, which is pretty unique. But it's on WebOS, and I decided you could switch back, which is really awesome. So how you're going to switch back is you're just going to shut down your HP Touchpad. And then you're going to turn it back on again, and I'll show you what it looks like. But basically, when you're turning it back on, you have a choice of switching. You can boot it into Clockwork Recovery, you can go into the files of it, you can boot it with Android, you can boot it with WebOS, you can basically do a lot of different things. But this screen does look pretty weird, I'll say that. One described it as a friend, I know described it as scary almost. And here it is, you can boot with WebOS, boot with CyanogenMod, which is the highlighted one, Clockwork Recovery, and then it runs all this stuff. But then it shows the CyanogenMod. I know that is really reflective right now, I'm sorry. And it is really bright also. It just says CyanogenMod loading. And there is their logo, CyanogenMod 7. And it'll load up, and it will be on Android, which is really cool how you can just switch between the two. So now we are on Android, as you can see. There's the basic Android apps, and you can go to landscape mode, which I will do. You have the 5 buttons and the other main stuff on the right side, and your pages, all of them, and there is a actually kind of cool CyanogenMod wallpaper, I'd have to say. But basically, there's so much stuff to go through, but I just want to make sure that everyone knows that everything works. Everything, you got all the built-in apps, you got your battery down there, you got notifications, you can go to your settings. Wi-Fi does work. You can connect to Wi-Fi. If I turn it off and then turn it back on. And I think it should load. Okay, Wi-Fi is on, 3 bars. And the battery's there, it doesn't, but the battery is the only thing I have troubles with. As you can see right here, I've downloaded the Android Market. If I open it up, it actually is the Android Market. I accept the terms. And right here we have the Android Market. I can go to apps and I can actually download some apps, which is really unique because I thought, well, maybe some apps, like, how is it supposed to run on an HP Touchpad? But I haven't found an app yet that hasn't worked on the HP Touchpad. I have downloaded this Raging Thunder racing game. Doesn't always work, actually. I think one time it didn't work. and it's a little glitchy, but it still works, and I know that's a pretty advanced racing game. But if I open it up, I'll see what it says. Just so I can... The sound does work. Yes, audio works, which is really nice. You gotta, like, turn it down a little bit. Audio works, but if we start... And it is working today. I mean, it usually works. But if we do a quick race, we can see gaming on the HP Touchpad now works. It actually has pretty nice motion sensor controls, as we know. And this is just, okay, it's really hard to drive. But audio works, gaming works, 3D gaming, all that stuff. And this is an Android app, you know, you gotta think about that. It's not for the HP Touchpad, and basically everything is working on it, which is really pretty awesome. And I suck at this game too, I know. I just like to crash the cars, basically. But basically, that's just a little example of an app that works. Also, the internet works. I can go to the internet, and it starts you off on Google. And I can go to YouTube.com. And it will work fine. Now, another thing was, do YouTube videos work? Because there was a thing saying you couldn't watch YouTube videos. Well, we'll go to YouTube and we'll watch The Legend of Zelda rap music video by Smosh, which actually is not a bad video. So I would actually probably check that out. And then it's loading the video. And I'm not quite sure if it's going to work. I'm pretty sure that you can watch YouTube videos on it. But not for sure. I mean, everything is basically working. And here it is. Audio quality is working fine too. And the video quality is great looking. You can pause it then. But yeah, YouTube also is working, and all your websites will be working on the internet, and the keyboard also is another thing that I really do like. If we go to Amazon.com, there it is, we'll go back, but everything is working nice. They also have the camera app, and WebOS released the camera app on their WebOS too, and now we are looking back upon me as I am watching the video. You can switch between the video mode and camera mode. Of course, the quality doesn't look very nice. It is an HP Touchpad, but it's still pretty good for an HP Touchpad. We can view the videos or photos that we take. We can watch everything. Also, the sleep of death I talked about in the last video was only for Alpha 1. This is Alpha 2 now. So everything is basically working fine, guys. 3D and Bluetooth 3D. Did I just say 3D? Oh, no, I forgot what I was going to say. But, I mean, 3D gaming. Yeah, I was like, 3D's working, you know. Yeah, but everything seems to be working. Bluetooth connectivity is working. And then just to switch back to WebOS, you hold it down and reboot it, and all the stuff's working. Audio, everything that wasn't working in Alpha 1 is now working, basically. Reboot to WebOS, and it'll reboot the tablet to WebOS. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed this video and learned a lot, please give it a thumbs up and comment on the video saying what you think about this. And then please subscribe to my YouTube channel because it really helps me out, guys, and I want to keep making videos for you. And I have much more tech videos, so go check out my channel. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.